a sport that's looking to take South Korea by storm. That song is a South Korean tune that's taken the world by storm, and here is the man responsible. Sai, lovely to meet you. Thank you very much for having a quick chat with us. I know it's been a busy race weekend for you, David, Eddie and Jake. So, Gangnam Style, what a year. How did it all begin?
So, you know, this was happening, and, you know, everything goes way too fast. So
yeah.
I didn't even realize yet, though. So this is unbelievable.
Brilliant. Well, the world has fallen in love with that tune, and so's Eddie Jordan.
Look, I come from a country where we have river dance. We want to hear all about the Gangnam Style. We've got to show it.
Do you think in a minute you can show it?
I love his voice.
It's good, isn't it?
Like my voice?
Yeah.
I'm pure Irish, don't worry about it.
One thing I'd love to know is that Korea, we know it has a very high IQ here amongst the people. It's a technology world, but it hasn't really taken off as yet. You know, do you think it's going to really start to ramp up now in terms of the following?
Well, honestly, I don't have that much IQ, so...
You could have fooled us.
I have some EQs, though.
Okay, well, IQ will do it. EQ is important for your job. But all you need to know about today, if you take a look at the car behind you, that's the Red Bull. That's the fastest car in Formula One at the moment. So keep your eye on that one today and you'll be fine. Listen, do you think you could just show us a few of the moves?
All right.
Is it...
Jake. With the greatest respect, you cannot possibly do moves with 4 guys. We've got to have some girls here.
Have you got any girls? You got any girls?
We'll find some.
Sounds pretty.
Okay,
Oh,
go
we get some girls.
I typically, there always has to be girls involved somewhere. Oh, brilliant.
Look what I...
Hello, Georgie, Millie, hi. Thanks for this.
Now we can have a dance.
All right.
All yours, son.
All right, so steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, double step. Hands like riding a horse, and then...
Whipping.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so when do we go from here to here?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, and then do this.
Okay, are you ready for this?
Oh, yeah.
Is this your career highlight, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
I'm doing this so many times.
Here we go.
Gangnam Style. 1, 2, yeah. That's right. Yeah.
No, we can't stop there, come on. Go on, EJ. All right, so thank you very much. That was brilliant. Thank you, man. And I know this is your first Grand Prix, so enjoy it today. Embrace Formula One, and we love being in South Korea, so thank you very much. I think we enjoyed that. All I can say, though, is I'm just happy, David, that your moves behind the wheel are so much better than your moves on the dance floor. Yeah. Let's take a look at some of his best ones.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Driving a race car is all about being on the right racing line, and one man that should know more than anyone is Adrian Newey. We're standing here on the racing line. Explain to us the effects of that on the race car.
If you don't take the racing line, then you'll be asking more of the tyres. Perhaps if you have to turn later in the corner, which means more stress on the front tyres, a slower exit speed, the aerodynamics of the rest of the car, the diffuser are very sensitive to what position the front wheels are in. So you lose downforce. You've got to do more turning when you don't need to. You just all falls away.
So it's all about picking the path of least resistance, creating the least amount of turbulence across the car. Well, allow me to demonstrate.
The racing line is the path of least resistance, if you like. You imagine where the water would find its way down a hillside. It won't go anywhere where it creates a loss of energy. And that's exactly what you're trying to achieve when you're in the racing car. You're trying to spot the racetrack and pick the line that'll take you from your braking point through your apex to your exit with the least amount of friction build-up, the least amount of resistance and kickback in the steering.
I'm going to show you the Brooklands and Luffield corners at Silverstone. First up, the normal racing line. Here, by entering Brooklands on the correct line, I can get the car set up to take Luffield at the maximum possible speed.
On the track where the DRS zone is. It is all about carrying the speed all the way in, kicking up your apex, and then rolling the car through.
As you can hear, I'm picking up speed around the apex of Luffield. Now, I'm going to show you a shallow racing line. Here, you'll see that by taking Brooklands too early, I have to go wide on the exit, which compromises the entry line for Luffield.
So I've committed now to the shallow line. I'm against the curve, but of course what that does do is it closes down my exit, and that gives me a slow exit from the turn.
As a result, you can hear me struggling to get the power down. That loses crucial time. Now the wide line. Taking Brooklands too late means that I really have to work to get the car back online for Luffield. Whilst I can do that, it does put a lot of stress on the tyres, and they'll wear out more quickly.
I'm going to take the wide line. I now find myself out on the dirt. Now I can cut back and have a better position for Luffield, but you run the risk of picking up debris on your tyres.
Of course, during wheel-to-wheel action, you can't always take the best line. Here, Fernando Alonso chooses to take a defensive shallow line in the hope that Mark Webber wouldn't have the courage to go around the outside. But in this case, momentum won the day, and Webber was able to overtake. If you have the perfect mix of racing line and racing ability, you can reap the rewards.